sir. Colonel, I'd like to know how much he knows before he goes to print. You know how to find it. I'll let him know, peace.
Okay, when the pain comes, you have to breathe.
It comes too slow.
The baby will be fine. You just have to worry about getting through this yourself.
When the child comes forth, the demon will return.
I know.
A prophet comes for me.
It was not the ship of the goddess.
And who?
It was that pale brother.
He is a great enemy of the prophets. He will take my child.
It's okay, breathe, breathe. This is where we get 4 out, remember? Remember?
I remember.
We're safe here.
You are incorrect, Daniel Jackson. If it is Shara that Heraldor seeks, he will find us. We cannot remain.
Well, I am not leaving her.
The moment the child is born, the glow within Shara will reemerge.
I said I am not leaving her. Yep.
Then I will do what I can to keep the horse guard away from you.
You too love me.
Yes, I do. ready to sell again.
I got this.
Can I try?
Retire in the home you love with a chip reverse mortgage from Home Equity Bank.
Cookies. They make moments sweeter. Especially when you share them. And at McDonald's, it isn't just a cookie you're sharing. Every RMHC cookie you buy helps families with sick children stay together at Ronald McDonald houses across Canada. Try our new red velvet for a limited time only.
Did you know the same hotel room can have many different prices? That's why TripAdvisor searches over 200 booking sites to find the lowest price on the hotel you want. Your perfect hotel room for the perfect price. TripAdvisor.
My lord, I have questioned many in the city. Office's queen is here, and you suspect the Lord.
The office will return you the Stargate to claim his child.
We shall be here, my lord.
The screaming child ready to take my life.
Where is your daughter?
I'll tell you what I do not know. What? Have we not? Gemma.
Dad? I've been looking all over for you.
You must be disappointed. Any idea why the casting canceled?
Hello, Neil witnessed an accident. Prison couldn't adjust his schedule. Bad timing all around. General Hammond's going to present us with the medals at a private ceremony back at base.
It's the end of events. Whether I can be there or not.
Dad?
I have cancer, Sam.
What?
Lymphoma.
That's bad.
Well, it's not good. But it's not the worst. Don't you worry. I'm going to be around for a while.
God, Dad.
I was hoping to stick around long enough to see you become an astronaut. Sweetheart, I don't care what it is you do in that mountain. Nothing in the world can live up to the chance of actually going to space. Not for you. It's something you've wanted your whole life. And I admit it. I want to see you fulfilling your life's dreams before I die.
It's my dream. Doesn't that make it up to me?
Fathers have dreams too.
I'm sorry, I can't.
All right. Like I said, this thing's going to go on for months, so you don't have to check up on me tomorrow.
Dad, please don't go like this.
Congratulations on that.
Dad?
Sorry, Cherry, push. You have to. Look at me. Look at me. Love you. I will always love you. You understand? The court will never be able to take that away from us. Do you understand? Never. I'm here. I'm here. And now the baby's here. Now you have to push. It's a boy. It's a boy. Can't believe a child.
Bring me the child, I promise.
It's my funeral will destroy you both for this.
Tell them everywhere I think their son is alone. We have no time. Let's go.
It's your grandson.
It is beautiful.
Yes, he is. You cannot remain here, good father. You must go into hiding.
You're telling me that the demon has returned to reclaim my daughter.
Yes.
I will leave the nursing home. You must find one whom you can trust. One who is not afraid of bloodshed. It may be that I will never see my daughter again.
Shari is strong, good father. She will not give up. And I will rely.
Colonel Jack O'Neill, Captain Samantha Clark. You have distinguished yourself by heroism involving voluntary risk of life. Against impossible odds, only the help
Hello?
of your team members, Teal, Dr. Daniel Jackson. You destroyed both dual spacecraft
Okay.
that were poised to attack this world. Your exemplary courage
No.
and heroism
She left for her methadone a while ago. She hasn't come back yet.
United States Air Force.
Thank you, sir.
The children's aid came and took the baby.
I beg to differ, sir.
Yeah.
I'll never receive her from you.
Congratulations, Captain.
Well, not for now anyways, until Catelyn has to talk to them and see what's happening. Just about an hour ago. Maybe a half hour ago. No. Just me.
It was an accident.
Yeah, she did that yesterday too. Where she'll leave the baby with me and go for her methadone, and she tells me she'll be right back. But she didn't show up until like 2 or 3 hours later yesterday. Yeah, and she's doing the same today. She left the baby and it's been almost 2 hours since she left, you know. And the baby's coughing and needed its diaper changed. I didn't know that, and I tried to find some clothes for the baby and I couldn't find any fresh clothes up there. I couldn't find any clothes. She's got formula, but I really don't know how to mix it or do that stuff. I'm just a roommate, you know, and I know nothing about babies. She's like, I can watch her baby for 10 or 20 minutes while she goes to use the washroom or has a smoke, or not for half the day. Yeah, you know, that's her responsibility, not mine. And the baby has a cough, like a bit of a cold, if you didn't notice. And last night she was getting the baby ready to go out in the cold last night to go to Tim Hortons in a stroller. Like, I told her, you can't take that baby out there. It's gonna catch pneumonia from the cold air. And she's like, oh, well, babies at the North Pole and Eskimos, they don't have no problem with their babies. Mine will be fine. It's like, okay. Thankfully, she didn't go out with it last night. She doesn't even know. Yeah, her baby's gone. There's a letter here from Notice of Apprehension, Government of Saskatchewan. Tamara Carroll is the officer, if you know her. She said on here, no adult willing or able to care for Ruby, concerns of medical neglect is what they put on it. So they left a phone number here if you want to call them. Okay. Yeah. 306 519 2407. I think it's Tamara. Yeah, I think it's Tamara Carroll. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm reading it right. That's the person. So. Yeah, it's been an interesting couple weeks. Yeah. I know. She kind of puts me in it whether I want to be here or not. Like, it's not my baby, but she's trying to pass the responsibility on to me. And, like, her bedroom is a mess, you know. Her boyfriend Harrison comes here and cleans her room for her, but then after he's gone, she messes it all up again. You know. Yeah, like she's got a pet cat here and she can't even look after the pet cat. I'm the one feeding it, changing its litter box. She doesn't even know how to change the litter. She throws all the litter out. You just use the scoop to get it out. She don't even know that, you know. And she's so forgetful. She'll put her smokes down one place. 2 minutes later, she forgets where she put her smokes down. You know, she will stand right beside the clock in the kitchen and ask somebody else, "What time is it?" Like, the clock's right in front of you. You know, there's something wrong with her. You know. Yeah. Yeah, well, you guys need to know what's going on, otherwise you can't help her, you know? Like, I think what she's doing is she does crystal meth, and she's up for like 2-3 days in a row, or 4 days in a row off of crystal meth, and then she needs her morphine, or, you know, she takes morphine needles or whatever to calm herself back down again. After 2 or 3 days of going non-stop, and then she can't stay awake. She's constantly sleeping then on the morphine, and then and methadone too with the morphine. So she's really nodding in and out. She'll fall asleep standing up. Like, you notice that? Yeah, she will fall asleep just standing up, and like her knees will bend. Her back will hunch over, but she will not lie down and sleep. She will just stand up, start dozing off, nod, and then wake up. You know, and she loves the nod. She tells me she loves nodding in and out. She just loves it. She says, it's terrible. Yeah, because it's either one drug or the other drug. No, and I needed to tell somebody. I'm glad that Children Aid came and I talked to them, you know. They know what's going on now, because she lies a lot. If you don't know that, she lies a lot. Finally, yeah. 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 Because, oh my gosh. I know, like, I don't know what state of mind she's going to be in after this. Like, she might start flipping out and breaking stuff, and I don't know what she's going to do. Oh, I got other problems too besides that, but yeah, it's. I feel like it. I do. Yeah. Yeah, she took the key from the back door and I can't even lock the back door now. Yeah. Yeah, she took the key out of the back door and lost it, you know, so I can't even leave the house without leaving it unlocked. She's great, you know. Yeah, she's kind of my girlfriend, you know. And we're both doing all we can to help Catelyn, you know. Yeah. That's the problem with her is she starts showing signs of getting better and progress, and then she falls off the wagon again. And from what I've heard from Harrison's mom is that it's when she does crystal meth that she gets real moody and angry and stuff, real vengeful, you know. So I don't get it. I've never done those drugs. I have no idea. You know, so that's the scoop. Yeah. Yeah. I hope it gets better. Yeah. Yes, I know. That's because I'm with the baby. The baby's nice. It's good, you know. Doesn't cry too much. But then when Catelyn's with the baby, I don't know what she does to the baby, but the baby cries, cries, cries. You know, I don't know what she's doing. You know. Yeah. Yeah, she's upstairs looking for her smokes, downstairs looking for her smokes, in the fridge looking for something. Like, oh, she's forever. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Then you know then. You know then. Yeah, it's the drugs in her. She either doesn't have enough in her system, and then she's too hot. She'll complain that, oh, it's so hot in here. Turn the heat down, and she'll turn the heat right down, like completely off. And we're sitting here freezing, you know. Our pipes actually froze the one night, you know. Yeah. So like that's probably how the baby caught a cold, is being so cold in here. And they said that the baby wasn't wrapped up in enough blankets and stuff, which I don't know this. How am I supposed to know? I, yeah, like, do you smother him with too many blankets? I have no idea. So yeah, that's how the baby caught a cold, I think. And she has her bedroom window wide open up there, the bathroom window wide open up there, and no, you can't. And she baths the baby in the bathtub with the window wide open. Like, what are you doing? You know, and she cranks the, and sometimes she's too cold, and then she'll crank the heat all the way up, and still leave the windows wide open. You know, oh, yeah, and the water too, because she'll sit in the bathtub for like 10, 12 hours some nights and just run the water in the bathtub. And she'll pass out from doing her morphine up there in the bathroom. She'll do her needles and pass out and let the water just run and run and run. Yeah, wake up, do some more morphine, pass out for a little longer, and she'll do that all night. Yeah, and her IQ is no good either. Like, she needs a psychological test and an IQ test. You know, yeah, I know. I thought this baby would change all that for her, but she's starting to go back to her old habits again. Like, she was good for a week or a week and a half, but she's, yeah, relapsing. Yeah, I'll do what I can, yeah. And and yeah, Caitlin's the one that's gonna need help, you know. So, mhm, mhm, mhm. Yeah, yeah. He tries very hard, and she's very hard on him. Yeah, she. Yeah, yeah. But she's gotten mad at him and punched and kicked him and told him to get the fuck out and don't you ever come back. You know, and then she goes chasing after him 20 minutes later down the road. It's like, why did you be so upset with him and then go chase after him again? You know, and I've seen it happen a lot of times. You know, it's a regular thing with her. She blows up on him and then gets back together with him, and again and again. You know. Yeah, it's the thing. Yeah. Yeah. I know, and she'll dump it on me when Harrison isn't around to help. It's like, Waylon, you gotta do this. Waylon, go get the water. Waylon, pour the water. You know, oh, we do. I'm, I would like to, but I'm trying to help her. So I've seen the other places that she goes to and hangs out at, and they are terrible, terrible places. Her last address before this wasn't fit for a dog to live in. Like, there was a mattress on the floor and de-louse powder all over everywhere else to kill the bugs or whatever. And oh, it was just awful. Holes in the walls everywhere. Electricity didn't work. I don't think the water ran. You know, and that's the other place she was staying at, you know. Um, getting a check mailed there anyways. She was staying at Harrison's place, living out of Harrison's mom's garage because she didn't want them in the house because she steals and stuff and very disruptive and whatnot. And she is getting Harrison to drink alcohol, which he's allergic to and stuff. And his mom got mad and told him, no, you're not allowed to have her in the house. So she is living in the garage with him while her check is getting sent to this other house that's no good. And one day she was telling me that she hadn't seen them for 3 or 4 days, you know, and was worried about them and maybe they're in the garage dead. So she got the cops to go and open the garage up and break the lock off to see if they're all right in there. And when they opened the door, they all got blasted with a massive heat wave that came out of there. I guess she had 6 space heaters in there running at full blast, and she wasn't even there. Like, for the last couple days, really jacked up the power, almost $700 for 1 month. And risk of fire, yeah. So that's how our mind works, you know. Oh. Yeah, we put up with a lot. Yeah. You know, so now you know what's going on. Yeah, I'm glad I can tell somebody too, you know, that will make a difference. Yeah, yeah, you need to know these things. Yeah, yeah. Ah, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I don't even have your number actually. Let me get a pen. Hold on.
Canada believe in being honest. That's why I can honestly tell you that this is a commercial. Wait, Sam, by the way. I can also tell you that there's no antibiotics in Canadian milk, and that we don't use growth hormones, and that we care deeply about our cows. Like Gertrude here. And that this is my 18th attempt at saying this without mistake.
Okay, I think I'm ready. 6, 7, 6, 6. 3, 0, 7, 0, 0. Okay. And your name? Okay. Yeah, thank you. Alright. Alright, thank you. Alright. Bye-bye.
Let's do this. Watch Supernatural on space.ca/space go.
Seems to be suffering from some sort of viral infection. Fever, aches, chills, and it's growing in his milk. No, that's not the first part.
What is?
The blood sample I took showed a rather disturbing amount of DNA that doesn't match.
What does that mean?
Actually, I'm not sure. To be perfectly honest with you, sir, I think I may be out of my league here. General, if I may, when I was assigned to the Pentagon, I had a chance to work with Dr. Timothy Farley. He's one of the world's top geneticists, and he has full security clearance.
He'll be here before the end of the day.
Dr. Harlow.
Hey, Karen? Yeah, I just got off the phone with the nurse.
Got here fast.
Yeah, I told the nurse all about Catlin too. And told the Children's Aid came, baby.
Yes. Just wish it could have been under better
It's the nurse that's been coming in to see her every other day. So, I guess this nurse showed up earlier this morning and I missed that one too. I guess so. She was here earlier this morning and Catlin was here. She's seen Catlin and the baby, I guess. And then she's just calling back, I guess, to follow up on some things, and then
Are you saying that the foreign DNA actually
the nurse,
formed Chip's DNA?
I guess so. Yeah, she didn't know that Child Aid came and got the baby.
Okay, bottom line.
I'm going to say this.
Yeah, no kidding.
It appears that the
Yeah, no kidding.
alien insect's venom
So I talked to her and I told her everything that's been going on and stuff,
very quickly.
and I gave her the phone number to that
Carries is supposed to provide him with
Children's Aid, the person that took the baby and stuff, the phone number that was left here.
It's merely stemming the tide rather than
No, I won't.
reversing the problem.
What happens if the girl loses the bat?
Still not back yet.
30 years of research into humans.
Who was where?
Last year, I didn't even
That was her. That was the other the swab person coming back. So I forget what it was. She had to ask me something or other. I forget what it was. I think she came back to see if Catlin showed up yet or something. I know. Nothing. There's nothing for us to do. Children Aid came and took the baby, and there's nothing else to it. I can't tell them I can't tell her Swamp was here. They don't want, no, they don't want me, they don't want Catlin knowing that they were here. Yeah, because they're the ones that called Children's Aid.
Go in. You wanted to see me, sir?
No, just say that Children's Aid came by to look at the baby, and that's all there's to it.
I thought you would want to see this.
Maybe, I don't know. I don't know.
You've got to be kidding.
I think so, or she was gonna come here today.
Well, what about...
Well, that's it. Yeah, she said that she was here earlier today.
This facility...
Unless my mind is forgetful and then I'm just making shit up like my mom. Sure, I was sleeping. I didn't hear him bark. I didn't wake up. I didn't see the nurse. And I was worried of that too. I came because I seen her getting the baby ready to go out. I seen her with her shoes on and everything bundled up, toque on and stuff. And then she's coming downstairs here doing something. And then I got out of bed to see, well, what's she doing down here? And then I seen her getting the stroller ready again for like the 5th or 6th time, you know, and then she's like, oh, I'm not taking the baby. I said, are you not taking the baby with you? It's too cold out. And she said, oh, I'm not. I'm just getting the stroller ready to put her in the stroller because I think she needs a different place. She wanted a different bed for the baby to lie in, and thinking that the stroller is going to be a better bed for the baby. So she puts the baby in the stroller, strolls the baby into the living room. So I got this huge fucking baby thing here in the living room. Was in here. And then the swamp people came and I told them, oh, the baby's in here. And then they see the baby sitting in the stroller. And they're wondering, well, is there a bed? Like, well, no, there's this. Yeah, I think the baby was crying. Yeah, it was crying. Baby started crying like 2 minutes after Catlin left. I was moving the baby back and forth, trying to relax him, and then Swamp showed up, you know. I tried to give her a soother, she didn't want it. So the Swamp showed up and they seemed to know what they were doing with the baby, so they picked her up and they knew, yeah. Yeah, well, I'm telling you that the nurse just called and I told the nurse everything because the nurse had no idea about this stuff either. I got that nurse's phone number. Yeah, I don't know. I told her that Children's Aid checked the bedroom. Yeah, I know. I think so too. She's a little stupid too, that nurse.
And if we're gonna get a car, you need to know where to stop. Really?
And I told her that, yeah, like Catlin lies. She lies a lot. You know, you can't believe the stuff she says to you, you know. And she's like, oh, well, what about Harrison? Isn't he helping the baby, cleaning up and that? And I told her, well, you know what? When he's here, he works and he cleans up. But once he's gone, she goes through everything and messes it all right back up again. You know, and it's the drugs. I told her that. You know, it's the drugs that makes her do these things. I don't know. She won't say. There's, you know, their confidentiality shit.
Okay, what have we learned today? Want a Pepsi?
I want a Pepsi.
Here you go.
Yeah, they actually fucking, yeah, They actually came in and
You
looked.
might not get to choose what to watch. Or even decorate.
I don't know. You know,
You can choose
I have a feeling it might have been Rhonda.
enjoy breakfast anytime at Tim Hortons.
They called maybe.
New Trident Tropical Beat Vibes start with a
Yeah.
light crystal coating, then change into a smooth gum
Yeah.
with bursts of mango peach flavor that pop.
That's what I thought.
Pop, pop. New Trident Vibes, a burst of something new.
Planning a vacation shouldn't be hard work. TripAdvisor searches over 200 booking sites.
Yeah, I told them that too, that she cares only about her drugs and her money and her drugs. I told them what she bought. I told Swap that everything for that baby was either bought by somebody else or given to her for the baby. The only thing she bought for that baby was one thing of food for $20, and that was it. That's all she spent on that baby. I told him that. I told him as much as I could. I blasted them with everything I could. I told them about the being in the bathroom for 10, 12 hours. I told that nurse that too, that she goes into the bathroom for 10, 12 hours and she's doing her morphine up there. You know? She'll do a little morphine, pass out in the tub. Do a little more morphine, pass out in the tub. I told the nurse that. I told Swap that. I told them all that, you know. Oh, she did. I talked to her, like, as soon as I hung up with you, she called me almost right after that. I talked to her almost the whole time. And I got this recording right now, too. It's all on tape. I never seen her, not yet. Yeah, I seem to miss her every time that I'm sleeping on the couch or I'm up there. What's that? That's what it sounded like on the phone. Yeah. I think that Catelyn was getting ready to leave right after, like she was waiting for the nurse to come, and as soon as the nurse came and checked everything, then she got herself ready to leave. I'm sure that she was just sticking around here long enough to meet the nurse, and once the nurse is here, then she's going down the street. Then she thinks she dodged a bullet then. I don't know. They talked to Catelyn, like I said, they talked to Catelyn just like a day or two ago. Maybe that was what it was. Yeah, maybe that's what it was. That could have been it. And they said they had reasons of concern of her mental health. So that's why they came by here to basically do a psychological evaluation. She knew that, they knew that she had her baby, and they wanted to see the baby too and check up on her. It was just a surprise visit, just to come and check up on things. And they called the children's aid.
This is still my responsibility.
The note says, the note says, no adult willing or able to care for Ruby, which might make me look bad if she reads this. I'm not willing to look. I was willing to look after the baby, but I'm not able to though. And concerns of medical neglect. So they didn't know what to put on here either. I could tell that they were nervous. They needed to write something, but they didn't know what to write. So they just went with that.
What about the local ghoul? I don't know. He must have taken that out himself.
No.
Why? He told me he'd rather.
You're making me look like I don't know what I'm doing, but it's the truth, though. I don't know what I'm doing.
Well, there has to be quicker, less painful ways to kill yourself, even for a Jaffa. I don't think that's the way it's going to happen. I mean, I doubt that he would die.
Yeah, I'd never been educated or went to any program, and I told him that, and I told him that I don't think Kathleen has any education either.
With every passing moment,
You know, as to looking after a baby, I don't think she knows anything either. She's never been to any classes.
So by taking the worm out,
And on the couch here was one of her water things for her needles.
Why would he do that?
And they seen it,
The metamorphosis
Swap seen it and stuff.
could be altering his
And
mind.
they just told me, well, just leave that in plain sight. Like, yeah, that's what I'm doing. And I told him that she leaves her needles in the bathroom, in her bedroom, in the basement, and the inspectors and the nurses come here and they don't look at any of this stuff.
I might. Jean might have left me with some information, right?
Yeah. They'll be talking to them too. Yeah. Those the yeah, there's so much I told them. I can't keep track of everything, and I can't remember everything that's happened. Yes, I know. I know. I told them that. Well, they're like that too. They're like, I'm surprised they let her come home with the baby, and I told them that she lied to them. That she made stories up in that. Yeah, and I told them that what she told them was that that she smoked a bit of weed and that the weed was laced with crystal meth, and they let her off on that. Who knows? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, I told them that, you know, and shocked that the baby even came home. You know, that she lies, you know, and they know that too. They're like, yeah, we know. Yeah, her temper, yeah, we know. You know. Yeah, they know her. Like, they've been working with her for the last 2-3 years. And they're basically, by the sounds of it, those people from SWAP are counseling her, by the sounds of it, or trying to. But yeah, good luck is right. You know. So now that Child Aid has a baby, she has to go through the SWAP people in order to get it back. So.
We need the alien sex again.
Me too. Yeah, I know. Well, I'm happy this got taken care of because it's something that we needed to do. Huh?
Look, it's me.
Yeah. Yeah, and I told the nurse that too, that last night she was gearing up, getting ready to go out the door with the baby down to Tim Hortons. I had to stop her. I told the nurse that. She's like, oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. That baby, oh, she doesn't know what she's doing, does she? It's like, yeah. I know. So they all know I spilled the beans today. I just gotta cover my ass now. I wanted to, I just didn't have the opportunity. Yes. She's hovering over me like a shadow every time. Yeah, it would work. Yeah. You're right, I didn't know. They said they were friends of yours. So I let them in. Yeah, they wanted to see the baby. Yeah, I don't know how. I asked her, well, how long you've known her? They said, well, we've known her for a while, for a couple of years. No, they didn't. No, when I asked them, well, yeah, I asked them, where you guys from, and they told me.
Oats contain a soluble fiber called beta-glucan. Beta-glucan doesn't like cholesterol. It helps lower cholesterol by trapping some of the bad cholesterol.
Yeah, well, you heard me. You called right when they showed up. Right? Well, I think so.
A cough can slow you down, but Benadryl is fast, and it's clinically proven to clear excess mucus. Get better.
and coffee.
And try new Benelin
Yeah.
throat lozenges for up to 2 hours.
Yeah, that's right. That's what happened.
Ever get to your hotel only to realise the photo you saw online didn't tell the whole story? With TripAdvisor, you can read the latest reviews and explore 360 hotel
Yeah,
photos.
well,
So you can
after last night, I didn't want to let the black guy in, and then you said, oh, he's okay, he's decent. And all.
You can also try this getting a great price.
Yeah, I know.
You'll find in your room are the pleasant
I know, and she let him in already anyways. I know.
things to do. TripAdvisor.
I don't think
Have a
so.
good weekend, future disruptors of America.
How do you know you lost Harlow this time?
I know, you think maybe we're clear enough to just to express my needs.
Now, when would it happen?
Right at the moment, sir, we don't have a lot of options.
I know it is. I told him that.
We got nothing, sir. Must cover 20 miles in an hour.
Mayborn's flying in.
I told that nurse that she needs to get a psychological test and an IQ test.
Good news, bad news.
And, you know, she needs serious help.
Okay.
And she's like, yes, you're right. She needs serious help. And we're going to help her.
Preferably alive.
And that would be bad news.
I'll go, sir.
You'll need someone to watch your back.
And I'll go too.
I'll make sure it's not for nothing. We'll find Kim next Bucksburg.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. I told him that she lies. That's how she's getting away with all the stuff that she has. Is lying. No one's checking into this stuff. You know, until finally. Yeah, finally.
Hey, who's that too, man? Where'd you get there?
Chula.
Where's that? East side?
I don't know if they knew that she was at the hospital having a baby when she was.
Can you tell me how they do tattoos like that in Cuba?
Yeah.
The skin is cut with an arm, right? If you're almost indulged.
Yeah, what a day.
Don't that hurt when they do that?
Oh, come on. Yeah, I did.
Tremendously.
Well, sure. I don't know where his number is. Can't call him right now. Yeah.
Natalie, get out of here.
Yeah, probably. I don't know. Well, yeah, you know that. That's a good question. Yeah, that's a good question. You might have to do that. Yeah. And she's probably gonna flip out. Yeah. Well, them are the breaks. She can go ahead and try. It's not gonna burn down. She's failed at burning other places.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I know.
What's the do with it?
I know she.
That was a happy time for one of us.
How long have they been gone?
Well, yeah.
I'm not ready to miss
I know the tarot card and stuff. I kind of believe Rhonda. You know, like that's why when you guys are telling me, oh, Rhonda's making it up. Oh, Catelyn's not that bad. Like, yeah, right. I've been fucking hanging out with her for days, hours. I've seen her at the good and bad and ugly times. That's what I mean. You know, I've seen her being good, bad, and ugly. Yeah, probably. Yeah. So yeah, she needs a psychological test. Yeah. I know. If she starts losing her shit. Yeah. Oh, I will. Well, yeah, I will. Yeah. She don't know how to use these weapons. I'm not worried about her trying to attack me. I'll be looking over my shoulder. I'm not gonna pull a blind eye to her, you know. Yeah, I know. It's number one. It's always Bigfoot, dude. Yeah, I know. Yeah, she still ain't back yet. Yeah, she fucking. Yeah, she thinks that she can just leave the baby with me for however long she feels like. Yeah, she's probably laughing right now. I bet you my baby's crying, driving, wailing up the wall right now. Yeah. Yeah, it's always fucking crying. I don't know what she does with the baby. I told them that too. I'm like, when I look after the baby, it doesn't cry very much. You know, like I do a good job, but when she's with the baby, I don't know what she's doing to it, but it cries all the time with her. Whatever she's doing to her, like she just cries and cries and cries. You know, like this morning after you left, the baby sounded awful. The baby was coughing and crying and coughing. It was.
That's amazing. It looks like the inhabitants of the
Huh?
planet.
Yeah. Yeah, I told the nurse that too. I told the nurse about that, and the nurse couldn't believe it. She's like, what? Oh, you cannot leave the window open in the bathroom and bath the baby. Oh, your guys' heat bill, power bill must be through the roof. And then I told her about Rhonda and the fucking heaters in her garage. You know, like, she couldn't believe it. And then I told her the house that she lived at before, it wasn't fit for a dog to be living in, you know. Had no running water, you know, had delouse all over the floor. It was like one mattress in the place. You know, there were holes all over the walls. You know, electricity worked part, you know, didn't even work most of it.
So two people are turning to just one person.
Oh, I know she is. I need to calm down and relax. I know. Yeah. Yeah, well, I can't do that with the fucking back door not locked. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna wait until you get home. Is that too late to do what? You want me to put the lock on the back door, get on my bike, ride my bike to my mom's, get the tools. Well, I know I was gonna, well. So what do you want me to do then? Well, yeah, we better just relax and think of something then. Yeah, well then you're just gonna have to relax and just think on it. You know, like, this is my plan, alright? I'm gonna watch the house until you come home, you know, and if Kathleen shows up whenever, I'll fucking deal with that problem the best I can. Once you get home, then I need to use your vehicle to go to my mom's. Yeah. Well, then I can't go to my house to fucking do work. I guess I won't be able to. I know. And tonight I'll switch out that lock tonight, I guess. Or I can start working on it now. I know, that's the other problem, yeah. Yeah, I can do that. And, yeah, so then that'll at least be done, hopefully. And I can only do so much. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, she's in for a rude awakening when she gets back.
there's someone to hang out with and experience new things. So much more fun when you do it with someone. Looking for a real relationship, and I want to experience life with someone and have fun and watch football. Check out Match right now for free. 18 plus.
The Russells travel to a different spot every Saturday.
I need your help to set this thing. When you come home, you can help me do this, alright?
Good thing they discovered Game Plays.
I have to change the batteries or something. I have to push the button on the thing and make sure that the thing on the wall reads that I pushed the button on the thing. And I don't know if the button works on the thing or if I have to hold it down and if there's some special code I gotta push in on the thing. But like, you know, the sensor has to be hooked up to the thing and I have to make sure that the batteries in it work. You know? And it's hard for me to like, yeah, well, yeah, tell me about it, you know, I'm fucking starting to feel sick in my stomach, my nerves are being shot. Then how am I gonna pay for the fucking plumbing? You know, so like, yeah. And the plumbing at my place can wait a few more days, because I told, what's his name, how to fucking turn the hot water on if they need to shower. What? Is it really? Like, we don't know. It is?
You look like you could use a couple more days in rehab.
Really?
No one must know that I am here.
Well,
Okay.
you know, that fucking leak could be anywhere underneath the house.
And he died.
He must lead.
The pipes go under the house. They don't go into the wall.
Wait.
Okay, then you need to come there and tell me what I'm looking at, because it's different than what you s-
They must have nourishment.
So, who knows what they're doing?
I want my chocolate bar.
Uh-huh. Okay, he knows what he's doing. Uh-huh.
Okay. How about we share it?
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Yeah. I don't. I don't know how we're gonna do that for. Like what? Take a fucking saw and just chop a big fucking hole in it?
Get some camera.
Yeah.
Pretty good, huh?
Can you get more?
Maybe.
Well, that's what I'm gonna have to go to my mom's to get.
He looks at
Yeah.
No, dummy, like I mean, what do I get?
I have nothing to offer you.
Yeah. What about Derek and
Like in Godfather.
they don't do nothing like that, do they? And they're too busy to look at it anyways.
No one must know.
Don't sweat it.
I cannot prevent it.
Event? Okay.
Yeah. I guess so. I'm not sure what the heck we're gonna do with that.
It's perfectly sedate.
It's a very tough armor our little friend has.
I know. I've got fucking nothing. Yeah, I would like you to see it for yourself, because,
I've worked out a probability. Absolutely.
yeah, well, okay, if that's what he says to do,
Well, the insects can multiply exponentially.
then we're gonna have to go with what he says then.
Turn into about 10 more. Now, we don't have an exact time on it.
Exactly.
But
Like,
they're easily guessing.
I know, it's
We can have swarms in your
exactly, like, I might be able to save some money, but yeah. I'm hoping this bill doesn't kill me. Yeah. Oh, it is what it is, I guess. Okay. I know it needs to be fixed. Oh, man. Okay. Well, thanks for calling, babe, and trying to help me with all you can. And I'm gonna switch out the lock here, Dan, and do the dishes and vacuum and try to relax and deal with Kathleen when she shows up. Oh, you know she probably will. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Okay. It's gonna be an interesting day, babe. Yeah. Well, good luck, Karen. I hope you get a decent guy to help me. Wish me luck. I might need some luck too. Okay, babe. Have a good day. Alright. Bye-bye.
I got the sense. My old man did. People thought you could tell if I'd ever kiss my smell.
What is your purpose here?
You got nothing better to do?
Do you not attend an educational institution?
What planet are you from? Duh. Nobody goes to school in summer. Unless you're stupid.
Okay. Guess you're going in the door.
Yes, sir. I understand. We will. The president has overruled their law's order. So if local authorities find him, they'll get him back. Yes. But Mayborn still has jurisdiction to continue his search.